called me, who I never would have thought in a million years would have called me, right? And she asked if I could talk, and I said sure. And I had about an hour ride home from the airport, and we talked the entire time. And she's struggling a little bit, and somebody who has been around a little while, right? And understands, like, you know, recovery, or like the nature of suffering, and has thrown herself into this, you know, solution or whatever, and just it isn't clicking for whatever reason, right? And we're having this conversation, and I remember her saying something. She's like, well, I'm somebody who prides myself on my autonomy, right? My individuality. And I'm like, okay, how are you an individual? Tell me what your autonomy looks like, right? And it's like, because we all say, like, I'm my own person, and I know myself intrinsically, and nobody lies to you like we lie to us, right? So I'm asking, and I'm like, just asking questions, and I'm like, well, you know, we say we want to be individuals, but then we got to have our Gucci handbag because everybody else has a Gucci handbag, right? So we gotta comb our hair a certain way. We gotta look a certain way because that's what the masses are doing. We gotta fit in somehow, right? So it's a lie we tell ourselves that we want to be autonomous, right? We want to be individuals, and we're very self-aware, but then we're doing what everybody else is doing, man. It's just what we tell ourselves, and it's untrue. Right? And I'm not saying that you're not unique. Nobody has the same perspective as you. Nobody has ever had the same perspective because they haven't seen life the same as you've seen it. They haven't experienced the same things that you've experienced. So in that context, we are unique. But are we celebrating that, or are we really cursing that? Like, nobody's walked in my footsteps. Like, nobody understands poor little old me, right? We're right in that regard because nobody has walked in our footsteps. But we're not celebrating our uniqueness, we're cursing it. We all have more in common with each other than we will ever give credence to, right? And it doesn't matter if you're white, black, Asian, Middle Eastern, right? It doesn't matter, man. That's just a construct, right? And an idea. It's a belief, right? Like, that I am different. But fundamentally, we're not, right? And I'll use this analogy, man, because I think it's pretty cool. We're all ice cubes, and we're all in different trays, and some of us are bigger and smaller, some of us are smoother, and some of us have chips, you know, some of us have more chlorine or iron in the water, and we're judging all the other ice cubes, and we're like, I'm strong because I'm bigger than you, or whatever the scenario is, man. Each and every single one of us is unique ice cube, but we're all going to dissolve right into the glass of water, right? Like, you drop us in the water and we're fighting over who's different. I'm white, I'm black, I got more iron, I'm stronger than you, I'm Viking, I'm, you know, I'm whatever it is. And then we're all dissolving right back into the source, man, into the water, into the God, right? Like, so we're all the same. We just appear different, and that's duality, right? Like, we appear like we're different. This vehicle appears different, but at its core, what opens my eyes, which gives me breath, gives you breath, and opens your eyes, right? So when I'm looking at you, I'm seeing God, or I'm seeing the universe, or I'm seeing me, right? Like, because I try to look past the differences and see the similarities, man. I try to see the presence that opens your eyes, and not just your eyes. We are all come from that one source, and we're all going to dissolve back into that source. At least I think we are. And I could tell you this, and you can watch videos all you want, and you can read books all you want, but the only way to really know that, the only way to really, really feel the connection to everything, is to stop, slow down, stop your body, breathe, look within, quiet the noise, ask those fundamental questions like, am I so different? Am I different? Am I autonomous? Am I an individual? Or are we all part of some collective? And now you get to celebrate it, right? Now you get to really, really celebrate it. You get to say, like, wow, we are all this one thing. We are all connected. We are all going to dissolve. We all came from this, and we're all going to dissolve back into this. And I'm not that unique and special, but now you could say, but I am. Now that I'm aware of this, right? Now that I'm over the delusion that it's just poor little old me here, and that I'm connected to this eternal source, right? And that I am not separate from that. I am that at my core, and I've been given this vehicle to experience that. Watch out, man, because now it's like, bing, now it's like, I'm not going to take this for granted ever again. I'm going to like experience this vehicle as much as I can. I'm going to live through this vehicle because it's such a freaking gift, man. It is such a gift, man. It is not this like, oh, I just got to get through life and suffering. It is such a gift, man. It is like, now you can be unique, man. Now you can say, it doesn't matter. If I want a Gucci handbag, I get one, but I'm getting it because I like it. I'm not getting it to fit in with everybody else. I don't care if they ever see it, right? I want it because, like, I'm here to experience this absolute miracle of life and then dissolve back into source, man, right? Like, and it's like you've been given this absolute joy. Just got to be aware of it.